What's up, HTG? Brian back again with more LEGO Horizon Adventures. Next up, we've got Desperately Seeking Sawtooths, Level 2, Digging Up Secret Story. That's right, we're headed back into the jungle in search of sawtooth parts, which we should find at least one more, hopefully. However, we are going to get one gold brick for surezies, and we're also going to get our second Tallneck, so feeling pretty good about that, as we need 3 for a trophy that we'll get later down the road. But here you can see, we're picking up right where we left off at the starting point of digging up secrets, and when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and advance through the gates here and trigger our first cutscene.
I keep thinking about all those trees we saw destroyed. Helis has to be stopped, or there'll be no nature left.
Imagine a world without plants.
The great machine will fall out of balance.
What? You better not be talking about something that makes donuts.
Huh? Nah. Yeah, back home, we see the world as one big, stupid, complicated machine. And everything and everyone is like a part of it, including the plants.
I did not take you for an Oseram sage. So what part are you? A hot air vent?
And you're supposed to be smart? I don't look anything like a vent.
No more arguing. Every second we waste, another tree gets shredded. Mr. Sawtooth is waiting.
All right, go ahead and choose your character and make your way to the jungle. As you can see, we're going to stick with Aloy until we get to that level 20. But you guys choose who you wants to play, as there are lots of different options with weapons and character storylines. So I can't wait till Varl is my character, because I'm going to love all the dialogue that pops off. But hey, follow the stud trail down and around. We're going to do a little playing with fire on this particular level. Now, we learned a couple levels ago that you can actually yeet some fire or shoot some fire, and it'll scatter around if there are other flammable objects. So you can see I just took down the shrubbery, blocking this path over to that chest. But what I'm talking about is later we actually can light some grass on fire that we can then shoot an arrow over the grass and light some shrubs in the back. So basically, if you don't have the proper angle to light whatever it is you need on fire, you can actually sort of string together different areas and light them all on fire. So we'll check that out in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and take out these 3 scrappers. I think that's what these guys are called. Definitely use the environment as much as possible to avoid those energon shots. Now, I actually got hit by one and dropped my arrow repeater on the ground, and unfortunately, it rapidly shot a bunch of arrows into a tiny little rock. Now, I'm sure you already know, but not the most effective way to use one of those arrow repeaters. Definitely dropping it on the ground is not a bad thing. However, the terrain is definitely going to be your enemy or your friend, either way. Now, things got a little crazy here, so I dropped a hot dog cart out, and he's going to yeet a bunch of doggos, and I'm hopeful that I will get a kill with one of these, as we need to ratty baddies with gaddies. We talked about that in the last one. You can see I got my flame on over here, and I took out a buddy, but I did not get it with the hot dog. So no such luck, no progress on that particular community task. But that's okay, though. We'll get those figured out later once we complete the story, and we're sort of wrapping things up. Now, there was another hot dog cart on the ground there, and I, for whatever reason, skipped over it, so I clearly wasn't paying good enough attention. I'm just running around trying to find some studdage or things to break that will reveal studs, because I got to get them all, Now, we're getting pretty close to the next point where we're going to play with fire. In fact, here it is right here. You can see we've got a fire pit there. We've got grass on the left and grass on the right. Oh, hey, Gray. Our good buddy Gray just logged on. Good to see you, buddy. Been a while since we played any games. We should do that soon. The goal here is to actually string the fire across from the fire pit over to those shrubs blocking our path. In order to do that, we're going to aim an arrow over the fire pit, which should light this tall grass on fire. And then we can actually shoot an arrow across the grass that should reveal, that's right, more fire. And one more time to get it all the way over there. In fact, I have to jump into the actual hotness to get it to go. And look at that, there's actually a path up to our left, but this is a silver stud trail, so we'll find ourselves a quick build. Pretty sweet. So not needed, but always appreciated. We'll go ahead and follow the old copper stud trail up and around, and we are almost to a little bit of a information point. That's right, we got ourselves a cutscene.
Well, no parts for Mr. Sawtooth. Bummer.
Perhaps I can offset our mutual disappointment with a little show. I've hacked into Helis's focus again.
Oh, good. Let's see what the sun-loving ninny is up to.
Straighten that mask. You call that a tan?
You haven't been standing in the shade, have you?
No, sir, not me.
You think I put up with that ugly, red-faced, bossy loudmouth for you to stand in the shade? He's behind me, isn't he? Hi, boss. Wasn't talking about you. Completely different, ugly, red-faced, bossy loudmouth.
The destruction of nature continues. The gym must find more machines, spread more corruption. The plan must be completed.
Of course, I'm all over that. It would help if you would actually tell me the rest of the plan, though.
It is
Yes?
a secret, but I will tell you
Yes?
when the time comes.
Ah, come on! Sir? Well, I have a secret plan of my own. Oh, yes. And it is... I don't have a secret plan!
Gillis and his boss are so mean to each other. But they are the bad guys, I guess.
Secret plan, huh? How mysterious. One thing's pretty clear. They're building a giant army of machines.
And they really want to ruin nature. Just makes me want to give each and every tree a hug.
I don't think hugs will solve the problem. Only Elizabeth's superweapon can stop an evil so ancient and unrelenting.
She saw all this coming, but I still don't know who she really is.
Boy, Varl ain't wrong. Old Helis and the Buried Shadow do not get along very well. Although, good news though, we've made it to the Traveling Merchant. He is going to release a couple of new items. Unfortunately, only one of them is wieldable via Aloy. So if we had some other characters, maybe a little bit better luck. But in this case, we'll just go ahead and grab what we can and get out of here. All right, we're coming to our first main crossroad in the game where we actually get to choose. Do we want to just go back to Mother's Heart, which I believe would probably lead us down a path with another battle or so and maybe just collect a gold brick, or do we want to go unlock our second Tallneck? So that was a pretty easy solution for me. Let's go get our Tallneck on. And this guy is actually rather fast. It's kind of funny how he paces right with us, though. He's way faster than us with his big old legs. But at a couple of points, we slow down and take some detours, and it just so happens that he does the same. So there's really no failing this. I mean, you could obviously lose some hearts and potentially die, I suppose. But I don't know. I still haven't even died, so I don't even know what that looks like. If you just have to start the level over again, or if it just keeps respawning you with no hearts. I don't really know. Like, maybe you guys know, and you could drop a comment down below and inform me. I'm not very good at dying, and especially in this game, so any info you have on that would be greatly appreciated. All right, back to the task at hand. We've trudged our way across the bridge, we've taken out a few baddies, and now we can see there is a little bit of a gap over here, which we can jump across, but not before grabbing this bomb. We'll take this and yeet it onto the wall here, which should melt down the shrubbery, giving us access to 3 whopping gold studs, which somehow give us 65 stuff. I think we got a silver in there too. I was trying to do the math on that. I don't know that anything works out. 3 studs equals 65. Okay. Well, keep on keeping on. Go ahead and get your pirate plank on and walk across, and notice that the Tallneck is keeping right up with us in the back. Now, as I mentioned, we take a couple of detours, and luckily for us, he seems to just pace right with us. Now, there's a couple of different routes. We're going to follow the silver trail down, get some studdage, and make our way back up, and now we've got some new terrain. We haven't really trudged our way through some, I don't know what that is. It's like a fallen something. But up here, we got ourselves a build. It's a zip line. Go ahead and ride it on down to the other side. Once we get over here, we'll go ahead and follow it up. Looks like there is a chest on the right side. Also, a baddie. So we'll jump up there and get up close and personal and knock his block off. And then, of course, oh no, we can't shoot him up here. It's a funny angle. So we'll have to drop down, and I think eventually we get, there we go. We got to get that XP. I need it. After collecting them studs, that XP, and climbing up the ledge, let's go ahead and follow the waypoint marker out of here to the next section, which immediately we see the Tallneck in full effect right there, walking right along with us. And of course, you know me, got to get all these studies. We'll keep following this, walk another plank, and we're getting pretty close to the top where we're going to go ahead and hop up on his head and acquire us a gold brick. And let's see here. Is this the final platform? No, we got to keep on keeping on, although we're almost there. Oh, we got some bad guys up here. What are you guys doing up here? Let's go ahead and take these guys out real quick. A couple of pulls of the bow should do it just fine. And now we're going to go ahead and hang off the ledge here. Of course, there's studs high and low. Make sure you get them all. Pretty sweet with him walking in the back. Although, you know, ground poundage, I'm surprised it's not like shaking the screen a little bit with every step he takes. Every move he makes, he'll be shaking you. All right, just kidding. We're going to follow this trail down and look at that. We actually have 2 chests down here. A couple of studs as well as a couple of items. If you're needing some, go ahead and swoop them up. We're going to keep the old quick boots on right now. And oh no, some more bad guys. Go ahead and take them down and build up what appears to be another zip line to get across this gap. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, we're officially in the home stretch. Stretch legs, stretch necks, all the above. We're actually going to run up, and we should have one more set of handhelds if memory serves me correctly, and then we should be able to go out and pilfer our gold brick. And that should actually end the level, sending us into a cutscene. Let's go ahead and celebrate by grabbing that brick. Oh, yeah. Feels good. We got 43K now, too? All right. So we got another Tallneck added. We completed the secret plan and another gold brick added to our collection as well. So as promised, next up, cutscene.
Hello, I'm back. It's, happening. Just like you said. Nature being destroyed? What if I can't stop it? Will we end up like the old world?
Command, old world, recognized.
Well, as you've probably guessed, that evil creature threatening to gobble down everything around you, it already did it once. In my time, it corrupted machines and used them to consume every living thing. That's why I created the weapon. Only, I was too late. I knew that when all life grew back, when it became your world, it would wake up and do it all over again. But you can do what I couldn't. You can finally stop it. So whatever happens, don't give up.
I know that you can't really be my mom, since you lived so long ago, but I won't let you down. I promise.
It was clear to Aloy that she'd never be able to save her world as long as it was overrun with machines. She prepared to head back into the perilous jungle with an even greater sense of purpose. So you can imagine how much purpose that was.
I don't know about you guys, but what I took from that whole speech was, never give up, never surrender. And that's basically our motto for this particular game. All right, we've made our way over to the jungle. Next up, we got home cooking. That's right. I could always eat. You guys know I got a nice big old belly waiting to be... Oh, wait, it's not actually food? All right. Well, hopefully we'll find some more Sawtooth parts. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for Level 2, Digging Up Secret Story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to click that like button. Check us out on social media. HappyThumbsGaming.com is also available for your viewing pleasure. But as for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.